I welcome everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about the introduction of cloud computing. We are going to see what is meant by cloud computing, what are the characteristics of cloud computing, why now we are going for a cloud computing. So before we go into the definition of cloud computing, normally in all the organizations now they are stand up for the cloud computing resources. It is a technology that uses a remote servers on the internet to store and manage and access data online rather than local drives. The data can be anything such as files, images, documents, audio and video and more. So to store large number of such a data, we are going for a cloud computing. So agility. What is the main characteristics of cloud computing is agility. The cloud works in a distributed computing environment. It shares the resources among users and works very fast. So it is a resource can be distributed in a computing environment. So the accessibility is very high. We have high availability and high reliability. The availability of server is high and more reliable because the chances of infrastructure failures are minimum. Since there is a minimum failure when we consider of infrastructure, where we are using a cloud computing. Normally, if we are not using a cloud computing, we will be having some set of web servers and administrators who is going to take up some set of infrastructures. And the another characteristic is high scalability. The cloud offers on-demand provisioning of services on a large scale without having engineers for peak loads. On-demand is a very important thing. That is a characteristics when we go for a cloud computing. Next, multi-sharing. With the help of cloud computing, multiple users and applications can work more efficiently with cost reduction by sharing common infrastructure. That is, a person working need to work in different types of OS. He can work in the same desktop with different types of OS for his project. That is a multi-sharing concept. Device and location independence. The cloud computing enables the users to access the system using a web browser regardless of their location or what device they use. Example, PC, mobile phone, etc. As a infrastructure is a offsite. It is typically provided by a third party and accessed via internet. User can connect from anywhere. So when we go for a cloud computing, the same technology we can access through various devices. Any devices we can access the cloud computing. Maintenance. The major thing is a maintenance. When we go for a new technology or new development models, we mainly focus on the maintenance. The maintenance of cloud computing application is easier since they do not need to be installed on each user computer and can be accessed from different places. That is, if for example consider I am a software engineer, I need to work in two platforms, that is two kinds of OS. I no need to install the two kinds of OS in my laptop or my desktop. I can just use a cloud computing resources, so I can directly use parallelly with the two types of operating system without installing it. So once I have to, if I am installing the two types of OS in my laptop or PC, I need to check whether the laptop or PC will be able to work on the certain configuration, or I have to increase the configuration. I have to check. But here the maintenance is very low. We no need to install some set of OSs or some set of applications. We can directly use with the help of cloud computing. Then what are the advantages of cloud computing? The security cloud computing offers great security when any sensitive data has been lost. As the data is stored in the system, it can be easily accessed even if something happened to your computer. That is, that all the data has been stored in a data centers. So when we are using a cloud computing, we will be adding some additional set of audio files or all the data. The data is not stored in the physical machine. It is stored in some set of data centers, which is by leading organizations will be taking care of some data centers. Amazon is a cloud provider, so cloud provider will be taking care of some data centers. Less cost. These services are free from capital expenditure. You don't need to invest more on the infrastructure by having the high servers and high storages. There are no huge cost for hardware in cloud computing. You just have to pay as you operate. and enjoy the model based on the subscription plan. That is, if, for example, if you are going to have an IT infrastructure which consists of 50 employees, so you'll be knowing this amount of database you needed, and this amount of data should be used by the organization. So you can pay as much of space and data to the cloud providers. You don't need to get an extra pay. So if you want to scalable, you can easily scalable. The excellent accessibility. The cloud allows you to quickly and easily access, store information anywhere, anytime in the whole world using an internet connection. The mobility cloud computing allows you to easily access all cloud data via mobile. Then there are some disadvantages of cloud computing. There is a risk of data confidentiality. There is a likely risk that user can be accessed by other people. So the data and cloud protection must be good, because if it won't be dangerous for data confidentiality. Compliance, which refers to the risk of a level compliance deviation from the provider against the regulation applied by the user. The level of secrecy, and security are among most doubtful things in cloud computing. By using a cloud computing system means we are fully entrusted with the security and confidentiality of data to companies that provide cloud computing service. Low connection does not work well if the connection is low. The quality of cloud computing service is one of the most important considerations, because we decide to provide the cloud computing service providers.